That's good. That's good, baby. That's good. No, go get it. Pick it.
Keep going.
Come on, run. Go. Go. Come on.
Cash, are you a mommy?
Oh, no, it's okay. Here, take this. Levi, take this. Oh, no, the end. Take the end. Okay, go.
Oh, hold on, Carter. Hold on, Carter.
Oh, we got an end.
I'm just tearing it up.
Do we have a winner?
Yeah. Okay, here, come on, Carter.
Gio, can the adults do this next? Can the adults do this next?
Now put your finger in it like this and let it spin. No, Levi, let go.
Let go of it. Raise your arm.
He's getting tired of this. Are you almost out, Carter?
I need a walk.
Oh, she's almost done. Just take it. All we gotta do is finish it.
I'm done now.
Done. All right, well, walk right out of it. Okay, stand by your partner.
Oh, no, they're getting pictures. Look, Bree.
Take a picture, Levi. Walk over there and take a picture.
Take it. Levi, go over with the kids. Go to the kids, Levi.
Right here. Hurry. Okay. All right, look at Joe and smile. Look at Carter.
Carter, what's wrong?
We are winners.
Jensen is at home waiting for you. Okay, so I've got some. Yes, baby. I've got some really cute video of Levi yesterday with Carter at Coda's birthday party. I'm gonna put that in with this video I'm doing right now. It was really cute because there was 7 kids and they wanted to play this game. I think it was called Mummy or something like that. And you took toilet paper and you had to have a partner, and you would stand still. In any way you could do it. You had to get one partner holds the toilet paper, the other partner gets covered. Well, they only had 7 kids. And Jill said, "Do you think Levi would want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, but you need to check with kids first because some of these kids don't know him." Coda, Carly, Carter, and Cash. Those are the only 4 kids there that knew him. And Coda and Carly have not had that much interaction with Levi. And as it turned out, it was Carter that was Levi's partner. And it was really cute, except he didn't understand the concept of the game. So when she would come around him, he would try to take the toilet paper away from her. And then one time she got bumped by the kid next to her, the partner of the 2 beside her. He was moving and she was moving. They both bumped, and that upset her. And so you know what? Yeah, just hold that for right now. We're done with CDs. We're almost home. So you know Carter, that upset her. So she was in one of her little upset moods. And then she come around again and she was still kind of whining again. And I said, "Carter, baby, just move this way." I said, "Leave my move." Bree says, No. He bopped her. And I said, he bopped her. And I'm like, she was bopped her. And so as he goes, "I must playing with her. He's playing with her." Well, so she's upset because the kid bumped her. And then she comes around and he bops her. And I was like, "No, don't bop her." And he goes, "I'm just playing with her." And I said, "Yeah, but that's not the game." So she was fine. It upset. She got like double upset. And then when she realized he was just playing, anyway, I know years ago Lex would not have anything to do with Levi. Nothing. And it was so weird because Lex was always they're the same age, Lex and Connor. But Lex was scared to death of him. And I'm thinking he's just not with Levi enough, because if he was at my house, sitting on the couch, scared to death of Levi, but he sees Connor crawling all over him, and them 2 jumping on the trampoline together, and
he was a little scared of me.
He was scared of you. I don't think he's scared of you anymore, but he was back then when he was young. And I'm talking not babies. I'm talking about, you know, toddler and 3 and 4 years old. Lex just did not want to have anything to do. If Levi sat down on the couch and Lex was on it, he flew off that couch. I don't know why. He was, and I used to get upset with Mom and Dad for not making him aware. You know, don't let him be so whiny about, well, he sat by me, blah, blah, blah. Make him be aware that Levi was nothing to be scared of. But he just didn't get to see that daily basis of Connor all over him, beating him up, wrestling, fighting with him on the trampoline. It was just, you know, you needed to see that so you would realize this kid's not going to hurt you. He's just a big kid. So, anyway, there was I'm going to put that little video on with this one. So, by now, everybody knows I did not get my bathroom worked on this weekend. Ted had something come up. I get it. Things come up. So, he did tell me that he could get to it on the 22nd. That's a whole month away. And I was just like, I don't know if my floor under that tub has to the 22nd. I've already talked about that, I think. I may have told y'all the 22nd, or I may have even talked about that already. So I was going to get with Daniel. Well, before I got to bring it up to Daniel about a weekend, a Saturday, where we just do nothing but work in my bathroom, getting the old out and the new in, him and Bree start talking about last night at the Cooking with Dan and Lou about the fishing thing this weekend. So I didn't say anything about it. I can't talk about it. He's going to be going. And then the weekend after that is the weekend we're in Arkansas. We're not canceling that trip. So the weekend after that is the meet and greet with you guys in Livingston. I think it's in Livingston. I don't know where it's at. I guess I need to find out for sure where it's at so I'll know where to go that morning. Anyway, so that does leave. The next weekend coming up would be the weekend of the 22nd. So when you look at it like that, it looks like, well, that's going to work out perfect. But the problem is that even though all these people can't do anything till that day, or these people are going to be away, or even we are going to be away, we're there every day. So what I was thinking, I think this is my plan, is to go on out to the cottage and hook up the hot water. Cut away all the broke stuff and put in new lines for the hot water. So I think there's only a couple of broke places, just like I fixed the 2 cold water places, fixed the 2 hot water places. I think it's just 2. I might be mistaken, and I might be not even realizing how much more there is, but I think. I'm not going to worry about hooking it up to the sink. I'm just going to hook it up, make sure it's going around and into the bathtub. I'm kind of like, torn between do it myself in the cottage, so it's out of the way. That would be out of the way. That would be a job out of the way, but also it would be giving us a place to take a bath, and we can take the weight. If we don't take the bathtub out, then it's the weight of the bathtub only, but when we fill it with water and get it in, that's our weight too. You know, I could just not do that until Ted can do it. That would work good for me. So, I don't know. It's kind of all, I'm kind of just thinking about what. But let's go to this back here. I thought if I go ahead and run up and get their kitchen sink base, we can put it under the window, center it where it's going to go under the kitchen window, and then I can get a good, correct figure of how many cabinets can go this way and how many can go, left and right of the sink base. And get that out of the way so we know she can go ahead and place an order for those and get them in. And then we'll get them all set, and then we will go back and get countertops. Because countertops are going to be a whole complete different thing. Because I want to, at this end, I don't want to do the angled end. So I don't have to cut that angle myself. And I'm going to figure out a way to get in here. And then we're going to have to get this cabinet down. Maybe I should wait till this evening. I think it's probably going to take Daniel to help me get it out of the truck.
Right there this evening. Right there this evening.
See, Mama's standing in that doorway.
What to do this evening?
I know, I can hear you right now telling me let's do it this evening. I'm trying to figure and think it through. And Bennett's not here today either. Let me talk to Mom real quick. I got the sink in. I can't quite tell. I have these in the center with the window, but they're actually not centered with the front of the cabinet, so I think it does have to go that way a little bit. I don't know, maybe it won't be as noticeable when the countertop is on and there's a sink in it.
Don't be on this one.
Maybe. Anyway. And then I got this doorknob in. I think I upset my mom and she went home, never came back. I guess we're headed home. I've changed out that doorknob. I showed Mom and Dad where the key is. They need it. I had to put a lamp on the front porch.
Look how big this frame. Look at that.
Is it supposed to hang? I mean, does it?
No, I have to tie it up. It says you can tie it up, but it does hang. It goes out.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But when I got it,
Where are you going? Alright, let's go get in the truck. I'll be there in a
just
second.
a brown, this color brown on a little stud. And I don't like this table.
Is this real?
Yeah, that's goldfish. See 'em?
Oh, yeah. No, that ain't real.
No, but I painted that black and I put that flower in it.
Now, anyway. Alright. I'm going to go and set it 2 or 3 times. Love you guys. God bless y'all. And I'll see you later. Mom?
Bye, guys.
Well, can y'all tell where I'm at? I'm in the little cottage. And it's a wreck in here. Again, it's a wreck because I've been working in there like I've told y'all. He's in the bathtub. The hot water heater hasn't been on that long, so it's really not that hot. It's warm. Is it warm? But it's not hot. Okay. So we're kind of good to go out here. I do want to get the water heater. I'm hoping that it's just because I haven't had it hooked up long enough and it hasn't gotten warm yet. I pray the water heater's not going out or I have to change a element because I honestly, I'd rather cut that water heater out. It was not. Anyway, he's getting out. He's in there drying off and putting his clothes on. So, yeah, that water heater was, I'm almost positive it was from the old house. And now it's been out here since 2013. There's been months, or I mean years, that it hasn't even been on. So, it may not be putting out the power it's supposed to put out. It may only have one element working. I don't know. So I might get Dad to come down tomorrow and do any of that checking, like voltage. Daniel got me that voltage thing, but the truth is I wouldn't know what I'm looking for in that. Not in, I mean, it's one thing when you're looking for numbers for an outlet. I don't know what I would look for if I touched the wires in the. Give me my nightgown. My nightgown behind you. No! In the chair. Thank you. And as far as the water heater goes, I wouldn't know what I was looking for. So, I might get Dad to do that. Anyway, and see if it's putting out what it's supposed to put out. But, it might be that I just need to go ahead and run to Home Depot or McCoy's, wherever I can find the cheapest one. Probably don't even have to get a big one. Probably can get a little short one. Those little short, fat 30-gallon ones. You know, they're kind of squatty. If they would fit in that closet. And go ahead and just, you know, do that. I don't know about the you know, the house is little and not that many people will ever stay here. It's just for emergencies. That's what it's always been for since. I never wanted to get rid of the little cottage part. I knew even back then, I remember being very upset one time when Buddy said something about tearing this down because we didn't need it anymore. Nobody needed it. And it broke my heart. And I remember sitting there at the table and I could feel that lump coming up because there was this tie that the camper was always the place that I would go to get a few minutes away from this kid right here. Like I would go and walk out and check the mail, and I would come back and sit here and go through my mail. Not in this room because it was the camper. This wasn't here then. It was just a little RV sitting here, and I'd open the door. I always kept the air on in there on, you know, I'd set it up like, I don't know, 82 or whatever. I'd keep it on just to make sure nothing mildewed and, you know, got moldy or anything like that. But yeah, I just would go in, I'd turn on the TV. It always had, you know, the cable hooked up in there, and I would sit there, even if it was 15 or 20 minutes, I'd kind of get a breath, you know, from the daily grind of him. But then, pause. But then, after the fire, we built this here in front of the camper, but attached through the doorway, and it just became sanctuary. You know, you had to have a place to crash. You had to have a place to relax. You had to have your own. We lived at Mom and Dad's until this was ready to move into, and this got started, I think, about 2 weeks after the fire. We started building this, and everybody kind of had a hand in it. Even while we were building this, I'd already set in the camper part, the upstairs, the bedroom, you know, was up 3 or 4 steps was the bedroom. I'd already set that all up for Levi. He had posters on the walls. I never wanted him to skip a beat. I didn't want him to feel that he didn't have his own space, his own place to be. Even at night, if we were working here and he would come and he would be down here with us while we were working, he would be up there. And at night, we would have to go back to Mom and Dad's and sleep. But he knew when he got down here, he had his room. He had his room. He had his posters on his walls. He had his movies. We had to replace a lot of stuff. But, you know, I kept him, like y'all have seen, kept him without having to want or need or feel misplaced or out of place. And this was just, then once this got built, this was sanctuary. This was living room and bathroom and my bedroom. And after that, it was a place for Buddy and Steph to live while they built their house with the kids. And then Tina lived in it while she built her house. Her and Rob lived here with Bennett and Elijah when they built their house. And Tony lived here when he moved out of the rental house over by my mom and papa. So, I mean, everybody has lived either in the camper when it was just a camper at some point, well, the 2 boys did. And then all kinds of people have lived in this little house. It has been a godsend for so many people. But it was my sanctuary, what we needed after a fire and after loss of everything. And the thought of tearing it down when Buddy said it just, and I remember Steph saying, "That's enough. Buddy, don't you see you're upsetting your mom?" But, and I just thought, I'm not going to get rid of this ever. This is, you just don't know who might need it again one day. And look at us right now. It's a wreck right now. And yes, we evidently had a freeze and pipes busted. And evidently that's why I turned everything off. And it's been 2 years and I never thought about it again. But here we are in a situation where we need to be out here again, even if it's just for a bath, until that bathroom gets remodeled. And You know, it'll be the same way, like, if we are using this bathtub for the next month until we get a new bathtub, when they're here working and the toilet comes out, then we're going to need to be coming out here just to, you know, just use the bathroom. So, you know, it's just nice to know it's here and it's ready. There's nothing seriously until this plumbing. But there was nothing that would stop somebody, like right now, if need be. Now, I've got the air conditioner turned off right now because when I was out here earlier working on the plumbing, I had the door open and it was cool. It was comfortable in here. But if I said, okay, we're not going to be able to sleep in the house tonight for some reason, we would be here and it would be fine. We've got a TV in that bedroom. We've got a TV in this living room. We've got a toilet and we've got a bathtub. There would be nothing that we would need for. So there's a refrigerator right there. I could put a gallon of tea in it, put our water bottles in it. There's ice trays in the top. I mean, it is here if anybody needed it, seriously needed it. And I just praise God it's here. So anyway, he's had a bath. You feel good?
Did that place on the camp out?
Well, we're not having a camp out tonight because I can't camp out in all this wreck. I got to get back to looking pretty before I can camp out in it. And there's just too much stuff all over the place.
My team has stuff all over the place.
Yeah, too much. There's insulation right there and everything we pulled out of the bathroom. And I guess I'll never need that car seat. Might as well throw that away. All this fall stuff that I planned to give to Jill. Or Steph was even going to go through it and she never did, I don't think. That came from, I took some and there's still 2 totes of fall stuff that came from that stuff that was over at Jamie's, that lady sent her. So yeah, there's stuff in here that still doesn't need to be here, but I'm sitting here on the couch. He's in my chair. The bedroom is in there made and ready for a sleeping if you needed to. And I've got a bathtub, praise God. And it don't have real hot water, but it's got warm water. And yeah, I'll have to check on that. I'm going to get Dad to check it tomorrow and see what he thinks. And I may end up having to go get another. Isn't it funny how just things kind of ricochet? Like that domino effect. Yeah, so I may have to go get a hot water heater, a new one. And you know what? That may even be best. That water heater may have so much gunk in it, floating around in it. And then it's going to go into the pipes. Like that calcium buildup that we get here, especially since it sat for so long. Probably wasn't a good idea to take a bath tonight here, because when the water's filling it up and stuff is moving around, then you get that stuff moving. But if you just let it wait and settle, then you turn the water on and you pull water and then you turn the water off. Hopefully you don't get any junk in your pipes. So yeah, it'd probably be better, honestly, to go ahead and get another water heater for out here. Especially if we're going to be doing this for a month. Anyway. Alright, I guess I'm going to go jump in that lukewarm water and get me a bath. So I'll see you guys later. I love y'all. God bless you.
God bless y'all.
See you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.